Hello and welcome. Today we are going to read a story called Mighty and Mac Work It Out. To the trains. This is a story about Mighty Mac, an engine with two faces. Mighty and Mac argued all the time, but one day they realized that if they didn't listen to each other, they could get into serious trouble. The island of Sodo is a very busy place in the summertime. Holiday makers come from far and wide to sunbathe on the beaches and go for long walks in the beautiful hills. Thomas and his friends are kept very busy taking the holiday makers from the docks to the campsites. Toot toot whistle the engines as they race along the many tracks that cross the island. The engines were so busy, the flight controller asked a new engine to come to the island and help with the holiday rush. The new engine's job will be to take holiday makers to the mountain campsite. He had to be a very strong engine because the mountain track was very steep with lots of twists and turns. Thomas was waiting at the transfer yard to welcome the new engine. He whistled a big hello. Hello, came the reply from the engine. It was followed very quickly by another hello. Thomas looked from one end of the engine to the other. It had two faces. Thomas had never seen another engine like it. I'm Mighty, puffed the boiler with a curl on his head. And I'm Mac, puffed the boiler with freckles. Together we are Mighty Mac. They both puffed at once. Mighty Mac, called Mr. Percival, the fin controller. You are to take those holiday makers to their mountain campsite. But how will we get to the holiday makers? Groaned Mighty. They are on the other side of the yard. There were never so many tracks in the shunting yard we used to work in, moaned Mac. Luckily, Thomas was there to help them. It's simple, he whistled. Look where you want to go, then follow the track that will take you there. Mighty Mac looked at the tracks. Mighty began to chaff carefully in one direction. Mac had ideas. You're going the wrong way, he puffed, trying to pull back along a different track. No, it's this way, chucked Mighty, pushing Mac along another track. Very soon they were going backwards and forwards along the tracks. They even had a ride on the turntable, but they didn't seem to be getting any closer to the holiday makers. Be careful, cried the holiday makers, who were being bumped and bounced inside the carriage. Suddenly, Mighty Mac came to a dead end. Mighty and Mac had been too busy arguing to pay attention to where the campsite was. Some rocks had fallen on the track and Mighty Mac couldn't go any further. This isn't our campsite, said the holiday makers. This is your fault, puffed Mac, giving Mighty a shove. No, it's yours, chucked Mighty, shoving him back. Little by little, Mighty Mac's shoving and pushing began to nudge the carriage until they were bumping so quickly they knocked the carriage off the rails. We'll never get to the campsite now, grumbled the holiday makers. This is your fault, Mighty told Mac. No, it's your fault, Mac was sure. 1, 2, 3, push! The holiday makers were working together to get the carriage back on the tracks. Mighty Mac watched them helping each other. Okay, you lead this time, Mac, said Mighty. Let's go down the track so the passengers can couple me to the carriage. Good idea. Let's work together, puffed Mac. Well done, cheered the holiday makers. When Mighty and Mac worked together, they found they could do anything. Mighty could see the flag flying high above the campsite at the bottom of the mountain. Let's go, he whistled. Hold on, said Mac. Which way is it to the campsite? Remember what Thomas told us? Puffed Mighty brightly. Look where you want to go, puffed Mac. Then follow the track that will take you there, chaffed Mighty. You know, Mac, wished mighty, when we pull together and work together, we can be a really useful engine. We saw Mac, and they set off happily back down the mountain. The end. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to like and subscribe. More interesting stories are coming soon. Bye.